All right, part 2 of how to complete your depth of field assignment. Part 1, we resized our 4 images. Now we need to create the new blank canvas on which to put these images. So just as in Photoshop, we can go to File, New, and you'll notice a bunch of blank canvases, so you're welcome to play around with this. But for our purposes, we're going to call it Your Last Name Depth of Field, and we can change our settings to inches. And let's make this 10 by 8. You can make it 8 by 10 if you wanted to make it vertical or horizontal, depending on what you want. 300 pixels per inch and a white background, unless you want to change your background to something fun. You could do that. You'll notice that there are a lot of different presets here. It's just sort of fun to play around with, but we're going to do our own preset 8 by 10, 10 by 8. All right, so at the top here, you'll notice tabs. You've got your 4 photographs plus the image. This is the one you're actually going to be turning in. All right, so I'm going to take my move tool, which is up here on the left. It looks like an arrow with a little plus sign next to it. And if I click on my first photograph, and you can see my cursor here, and I'm clicking, holding down my mouse, and I'm just going to drag it up to our blank canvas and then let go of my mouse. And it's placed there. And if you look over here in layers, you'll see that it's on a separate layer. And I can go ahead and do that with all 4 images. 2, 3, 4. All right, so we have 4 images here, all 4 backgrounds. And if I want to move this one around, I can. I just have to make sure I'm on whatever layer I want to be on if I want to move it. All right, in order to change the size, if we want to make them fit nicely, we click at the top here where it says Transform Controls. Click on the box. You'll see a box show up around that image. And if I hold down Shift and click and drag the corner, I can make it smaller, and then I just select the check mark at the top to confirm that, yes, I do like that size. And there it's placed. Okay, now I can click on the next item, do the same thing, hold down Shift, maybe make it a little bit smaller, confirm, go to the next item, hold down Shift, and drag it, move it where I want it, confirm, and the last one is fine. Okay, and so let's move these 2 exactly where I want them. And we have our 4 images on one sheet. If you want to get rid of this box, just unclick where it says Transform Controls. All right, at this point, you should have your 4 photographs in any order, doesn't matter, on one background. And you can see your 5 layers here. All right, that's the end of this part of the tutorial, and one more tutorial and we will start labeling your